delivering projects without drawings.
You're delivering without drawings.
So imagine,
okay. Time on the play. Right.
So,
time on the play. I love this for one, just to be clear. But I know permitting offices have problems with this. So explain.
We will use the building information model as a single source of truth for the entire project across from pre-construction all the way through design and construction and even commissioning. All right. There isn't one set of drawings that is created for the production team. We will create a set of drawings for the regulatory stuff because, let's be frank, check the cities and stuff like that. They're so far behind the times. It's laughable, right? So we have to create a set of drawings for City Hall or whatever municipal district there is that's reviewing the drawings and such. But for a project delivery team, there is no drawings. Everything's a model.
How about shop drawings?
What do you need them for?
Stairs and rails.
What if that's part of the model?
If it's part of the model, that's fine, but I can't run that through a shop because there aren't robots at this time that can do all of the componentry necessary to do stairs and rails.
What if the stairs and rails company had immediate access to the model and we're able to get all the dimensions
as needed?
Yeah, they'd have to do internally what they needed to do.
They'd have to do internal dimensioning, I think, at that point before they handed it.
It just depends on the sophistication.
It really
of that
does.
entity.
It does. I mean, it was a little bit of a, it's fun to talk about. Like that's like, all right, where's that cutoff point where it's like, all right, do you need shop drawings? I guess you would hand them the model and say like, yeah, you create what you need off of it, right?
Yeah, and we actually, because we were asked for it, we created a button that says, can I download this little bit into a CSV that I can then put into my own software or whatever else? And so we give them that ability. But ultimately, the single source of truth is the model, and the quantities are indisputable. And please give me your unit costs for labor, materials, and equipment.
The robotics side of it, so for beams and columns and such, I can see how that would be easily digestible by some of the current systems in fab shops and robotic welders. I can see how that would be easily digestible. But when you get into that miscellaneous component, that's where I start to feel like things start breaking down just a bit-ish with processes in the shop already. You do need a fabricator that is very sophisticated to be able to understand, like, okay, now we're going to the model and we're pulling dimensions off of this based off of what we need, not like, and that's kind of an interesting little, I'd be interested to hear the fabrication side of this just to see what happens, like how they might process some of that 3D model data to see what layers they have to bring out in order to fabricate some of the miscellaneous stuff. The beams and columns and like the basic things, I can totally get with that. When you get miscellaneous, that's where I'd be curious on the process. And
you have entered the nerd layer. You had no idea. I'm intrigued and interested in seeing some of the fabrications. I don't want to call them bottom end, like the construction processes, the actual manufacturing processes. I think the cool part about this is that the ideas and the questions do abound because you're going, hey, I mean, I can see it. That could work. How does it work? That could work. How does it work? Because I can see the fluff that's in the industry. Most people that listen to the podcast, I feel like, are maybe seekers and are idea people and are trying to push things forward and renew the industry. Would admit there's a problem. Like, we've got a big gaping hole in our industry when it comes to being able to deliver a a solid project on time and on budget, right? Like good product, on time, on budget. That's tough.